Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So to my old subscribers, thank you for always tuning into this channel, and to my new subscribers, thank you for checking in, and please don't forget to hit this subscribe button. All right, thank you so much for doing that. So today we'll be making Oleku outfits. This is Oleku. We call it, either you call it Iran Buba or Oleku. So today I'll be showing you how to cut it from beginning to the end. Okay, firstly we will go on by taking your measurement, which is you're going to start from your backbone down to your sleeve side. So it depends where you want it. If you want it to be short, if you want it to be 3/4, if you want it to be long. Okay, so mine, I'm working with short one, which we will normally call it Oleku. All right, so and my measurement there is 24. Now I will go ahead to fold my pieces into two. I'm making use of lace fabric, fold it into two, then go on with my measurement, which I'll be using my hip measurement because I want it to be free. My hip measurement divided by 4, adding my sewing allowance. That is what I'm measuring here. Okay, you don't need too much in measuring Boba outfit. All you know is the wideness, and all you need is the wideness and the neck measurement. Okay, so I've gone ahead to take my wide measurement, then cut it out and fold it into 4, and the length I'm using here is 25 inches. That's for my length. You can increase yours, you can reduce it. So that's what I'm using because my fabric is just 3 yards. Okay, then I go ahead to fix my hip measurements, which is the initial measurement that I took, 24 44 divided by 4 plus my sewing allowance. I've gone ahead to measure it down. Then I'll go to my neck side. I'm using 3 by 4. The wideness of the neck will be 3 and the depth will be 4. Okay, you can increase yours, but mine, I don't want it to be too wide. I just want it to be firm on my neck. Okay, just watch what I'm doing here. Iran Boba, you don't need shoulder slope, you don't need all those paparazzi, just your neck measurement and the wideness of it. That is it. Okay, so I've marked out my neck measurement. I'm tracing it with my ruler, and I've used the ruler to give it a nice curve, to give the neck a nice curve. That's just it for the top side, and I'll go ahead to cut it out. Okay, so this is the final look of what we've done so far. All right, now let's go ahead to our sleeve side. Okay, you know, initially our measurement from the backbone to the sleeve side was 24 inches, right? And inside the 24 inches, we've used 13 inches for the wideness of our top, right? Now 24 minus 13, which will give us 11. So our sleeve now will be 11 inches. Okay, just see what I'm doing here. Our sleeve now will be 11 inches. Okay, so I've marked down the 11 inches plus 1 inch sewing allowance or half an inch sewing allowance, just if you decide. Oh, you know, the body of the clothes has allowance already, so this place is just what you decide by yourself. Okay, now I've cut it out. I will use this same cutout to cut the other side of the sleeve. Okay, if you notice something, I'm using just the tip of this lace because that's the place I want to make use of. After cutting this sleeve, there's still some excesses. Okay, don't worry about the excesses. You see what I will still use it for. I will use it for the wrapper side. All right, so I've used this same measurement to cut out the other side. Just watch what is happening here. Okay, so this is it. This is it, and I will give it a notch to know where I will start fixing my sleeve. Then I'll go to my machine to make a round stitch to join the sides, the neck. Use my white bias to turn the neck. That's just it for the sleeve side. Okay, now to the wrapper, I'm using 2 yards for my wrapper. Just cut out this 2 yards, fold the sides of the 2 yards. It depends the material you're working with. If you're working with Ankara, you fold all the sides. Okay, so because of this lace, I'm just folding the 2 sides. That's just it. Now Back to that pieces that remain when we were cutting that sleeve. I will use it for the rope for my wrapper, the side rope for my wrapper to hold the wrapper firm on my waist. So I'll just cut it into two and go sew and turn it out. You still see the outcome of it. Now let's head to the inner side of the lace. This is if you're working with lace. If you're working with Ankara, you don't need this inner part. The inner part, all you need is your neck measurement, your shoulder slope, your armhole. Then for the wideness, you use your hip measurement with sewing allowance and the length you want it to be. That's just it. Not too much paparazzi, okay? I've done measuring that and I'm cutting it out. This is it after cutting, okay? Then I'll still head to my machine to use my white bias to give it a turn out. I will turn everything with my white bias, then fold the downside with an inch, okay? Yeah, that's basically what you've done so far. And this is the outcome of all the art field after sewing and making all stitches. Okay, this is the white side. I've gone ahead to use my white bias to turn it, to turn the armhole rather. Then use an inch to fold the downside. So the fitting was so perfect on me because I just used my hip measurement because there is no zip at the back. So for you to be free to wear it on and remove it freely, use your hip measurements and your sewing allowance. Okay. So now this is the Buba itself. This is the Oleku. This is the Oleku. I'm done sewing it. I'm done using my white bias to turn the neck side, then fix the sleeve. Then go ahead to fix to join the side. Give a small opening at the tip side, which is 4 inches, just for more freeness. You can decide not to put, but I just feel like putting it. Then to my wrapper side, this is the rope that I was talking about initially. This is it. I'll fix it. This will help me to tie the wrapper firmly on my waist. Okay, I've gone ahead to join it to the 2 years wrapper. Then this is the final look of our Oleku Iro and Boba. Please guys, if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.